Thank you for joining us today. I am Jason Ryland, your host of Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing, where we tackle even the most hidden aspects of building winning strategies. We're above and beyond affiliate marketing because these are the tools you need to discover the things that matter most, that every skilled business owner, entrepreneur, relationship builder, coach has a balanced life. And this is more important than your daily operations or development and your accounting information, just because it gives you exactly what you need to finally experience that true freedom, that of stability and prosperity. Okay, now today we're going to talk about 10 things that will happen when you stop limiting yourself. Okay, we sit there and it's uncommon for people to limit themselves because you're just not certain of your success. So it's kind of saddening to see individuals with amazing skills. A lot of you guys just have some amazing skills and so much potential, and then you refuse to try new things. So then you put yourself out there into the world, and then we talked about that fear. But then if the world can see it and maybe appreciate it, you actually might feel a little bit more comfortable. Like doing this show, I've had so many people, like my now video show, people have critiqued it. I want to say criticized it, but they critiqued it. Some people said, you ramble on, you talk about things. And what am I going to say about that? I'm out of my own skin sometimes on this video show because it's the first time I'm doing this. And I know that when I continue to do this, now the podcast is super successful. It's all over. Actually, we're even now on Podvine. So we're just expanding and growing, and the podcast is amazing. But this is our first video show that is part of that podcast. So now, anyways, many people are just scared of failure. And what do you say about that? You just kind of stay glued, and this is my thought process, okay? So you stay silent, you don't approach anybody, you feel safer that way. And is it really the best way to live? I mean, honestly, it isn't, because in this life we have to choose different things, kind of a little bit more than the average person, especially if you're thinking about growing and building a business or relationship or anything that you want to be better at, right? Self-improvement. But you limit yourself, and I'm asking you guys to stop limiting yourself. But there are some things that you're just going to need to experience to kind of break out of that. Okay, so that's why we're here. Now, we're going to jump in. Now, I said there's 10 things that will happen today, and let's start with the first thing. We're going to have bigger goals. Now, one of the reasons why a lot of people can't have a bigger goal or achieve anything better in life, it's kind of because you're scared to dream. And I know that sounds crazy, but the big thing is just that you can't dream big if you always think you can't achieve success. And I hope that makes sense to you all, because if you're not willing to dream big, it's very hard to find success and reach those goals. Now, you'll get you can get connected to the possibility to achieve whatever it is. If you put your mind to it when you free yourself from that limitations, and you have to register it in your own consciousness, that will get you to what you want, what you really desire, what your passions are. And write this down, because write down your ideal lifestyle. Write down your deepest desires and keep working on that. And you'll get to where you always wanted if you have your eye on that prize. You just keep it in front of you all the time. Ever hear yourself say, out of sight, out of mind? If it's out of sight, it's out of your mind. Keep your goal, keep your passion wherever. I've done it myself. I've had, like I've told you in our previous show, and even previous of the introduction of this episode, I have notes everywhere to remind myself what my goals are. And part of my goal was to have my own podcast show. And then we have that, and it's going successful. Now we're starting our own video show, and that's why you're here. So this will help you improve your skills. And this is actually number 2. We're going to get into number 2 just by starting believing in yourself, right? Start believing in yourself and the things that you can do. Because when you realize that you become more active into getting your strengths together to improve your weaknesses, you can work on those things. In the process, you'll gather this experience. And within that experience, you'll get that knowledge, and from that knowledge, you'll get some of that wisdom that you may also develop these extra skills, and these can change your outlook on your whole life. And you can aim further than you initially intended. That's exciting. And you'll overcome shyness. I was nervous to do my first podcast. If you listen to my very, very first show, on this, on our platform, I was shaky. I was nervous. You wouldn't see it. My voice. But I was all over the place. Even actually, the commercial the ad that I play before my show, as you listen to this, that was my very first ad that I was ever asked to do. Nervous as heck, and now here we are. So, overcoming shyness. Nobody comes. This is number 3, guys. So write that down. Nobody comes into this world as a intriguing social person, right? So we have to begin to choose how we're going to live and exist, right? Because I got to tell you that being shy isn't something that you can't deal with. Hear those words carefully. Now, you have to start having a little bit of confidence and a more of an open, free mind to communicate with people. When when you actually stop limiting yourself, you're going to have to start getting in the absence of your own self-esteem. Because now that's tricky, because I just said absent of your self-esteem, meaning think better of yourself. Okay? So know where your awareness is within your own self, and then if you're have low self-esteem, make that absent, right? You have to build that up a little bit. and you're going to bring out more of a social behavior. Now, some people say, well, I have social anxiety. Well, then you can choose to let go of that limitation, and you can start putting yourself out there by approaching people and take it little by little. Sounds overwhelming, especially if you're shy, except for if you're really, really shy. Just take these little things and approach people, and just keep trying, just keep going, because that actually gets us to number 4. And number 4 is big because write this down: you'll get things done. That's actually how I named this. You'll get things done. Now, your productivity, can be ruined by limitations and self-management if you listen to some of my other shows. But on the flip side of that, you'll gain more focus, and you'll be able to do what you want to do when you let go of your limitations. Now, I know that the thing about limitations really is that they often make you have fights within yourself, right? And that builds up because you want to do something, and you feel like you can't do something, and that's that limited belief we were talking about. But if you think that you're going to fail, that's going to be your result. And eventually, if you keep failing, you'll start to procrastinate. You don't want to do it. You just think, as a result, I'm going to fail. But really, flip it again. It's because you already have the mindset you're already going to fail, so that's going to be your result. So now you're going to procrastinate because you're already there. You're already at failure. Let's not do that. So we have to kick those limitations out, right? We have to be able to have that path to purpose. See, I'm on this show live. I have no editing. So if I stumble like I just did and everything else, you'll see it, because the more I watch my own shows to critique myself so I can be better for you guys, but I want to be more productive. So I set myself up, and I watch my little stumbles, and I watch my little, they're not failures, but they're just something that I want to see, because it gives me closer to the fulfillment that I'm looking for. So, and I do exactly what I've always wanted to do. And that's how you get things done. Don't worry about failing, so-called. Don't worry about not getting things done the way you want them to. And definitely don't be perfect. You're perfect exactly where you are at this point. And if you're listening to the show, if you want to do, you're going to get the experience, the true freedom to build and grow just about anything. I know our show is based around people building businesses, entrepreneurs, and affiliate marketing success. But this show could be used in so many other different ways. And you have to be present. And that's another thing that actually is number 5. You want to be present. So write down, you'll be present. Because many people ignore the present. Too worried about what happened yesterday. You have fear about the future of what's up there that you have no control over. And that's another thing that we'll talk about later. But when you dream of the future and you live in the past, you limit yourself. And I've done it myself. And you cannot think of how it's scary. But you have to relish in the feeling of dreaming of a beautiful future, but you can't go back to what you missed. So the present is precious, so take advantage of the time that you have to do something productive, because the future is determined by how you use it today. Now, instead of wasting time thinking of what could be or what could have been, you are able to focus what you can do and be without that limitation. Remember, beliefs about limitations and false beliefs, you'll enjoy life more. And that brings us to number 6. Number 6 is, write it down, you'll enjoy life more, because imagine living in a life that when you're so scared of living that it's kind of like, what do you want for yourself? Right? So you're like, should I ask myself that question and respond sincerely? So how do I enjoy life more and appreciate the beautiful life that God has given you, to be contented and be happy and live in this present? There's many times, I'm going to have a little truth bomb here, that I don't like talking on the phone much. Listen, I'm on a podcast, I'm on a show, and you guys are all wonderful out there. And we actually have live chats on Podvine. You can leave a message on this show, and you can be a part of this show on Spotify, on Anchor FM, wherever you get your podcast. You can actually send a message to the show, and I will put it on. If you leave anything vulgar or negative and stuff like that, that I don't air that, so that's just a caveat. But if you have something to say, we do air it, and we love to hear from you. Anyways, that'll get you to our show. And I'm stumbling a little bit because I'm thinking about not being able to talk on the phone like I want to. I can't chat very much. I'm a busy guy. I got a lot of things going on, and I got a business to run and a family to run. I love spending time with my family more than anything, and they come first. This show and everything else, you guys are great and everything. Family comes first for me. It didn't before, but I had to better my life and make other changes. I'm 4 in a few months sober. I actually was an alcoholic for a long time. long time. And I'm now 51 years old and am 4 years sober. And now doing a show and talking to you guys. I couldn't have done it without, the success that I've had. Kind of get understanding my limiting beliefs. And I wanted to put it in use and in practice, and that's what brings us here. So, again, little sidetrack. I apologize. Let's get into number 7, where you really generate your ideas, because limitations really block your mind from thinking about the tangible solutions that I'm trying to think of the barriers, of the different kinds of barriers that you could possibly have, because when you unleash your super creative force and when you let go of those limiting beliefs that we had talked about before, you will find yourself equipped with the capacity to do so many different things, and your mind just opens up, and the projects that you'll end up springing up inside you will just come forth, and then you're just gonna have to make sure you write those things down too, and you'll feel happy when you start getting things done. That is amazing, when you actually are doing that and you're generating some ideas. Man, that stuff that flows through you, just write them all down. It doesn't matter how silly they may seem, write them down, because there has been a lot of silly ideas out there that were major successes. Think about the guy who invented the pet rock. What a concept, right? A pet rock? You serious? Yeah. Sold millions of them. Still selling to this day. This was back in the 80s. I think it was the 80s. Anyway, I hadn't done my research on that. I'm absolutely guessing. But, yeah. Look it up, guys. Pet rock. Nuts. Sold them everywhere. So, your ideas are not stupid or dumb, and don't let anybody else tell you. Just tell them, go buy yourself a pet rock and see how that works for them. Anyways, take action, guys. I say this constantly, all the time, even in my videos, ads, emails. Everything I say is take action more often. You have to, because when you break away from your limitations, that means you're taking action, and it'll become more and more easy for you as you do this, and you will have the level of confidence that you need to tackle these new goals and these new initiatives, so you won't be cornered by distractions that come in all shapes and actually all shapes of fears and insecurities. Comes in all sizes. Honestly, fears comes in little ones, big ones, insecurities, unsurmountable, and little ones. When you're taking action more often, those will eventually start going away. You build that confidence and that courageous behavior. And you know what courage is? Doing something out of fear. Okay? That's even bravery. Doing something even when you're afraid. So, let's go to number 9. We're almost there, guys. Depression will be far from you. Now, this is a personal subject for me, because if you know that we support mental health awareness, and some of us aren't like medically depressed. We just get depressed because of a bad day or something happened to us, and we get in this depression, but we can normally work ourselves out of that. But it's not to say that you won't feel down or sad when you're doing something and you're finding these failures, but it will be very difficult for depression to get you when you're letting go of limitations, okay? Because the belief in limitations sometimes can be depressive, but you'll end up doing what you enjoy, and if you're not happy about that, or if you're not happy about life, or the life's path that you're doing, or whatever you're following, and you're just very unhappy, and the stress due to all these things, you can really find yourself getting out of that. Excuse me for stumbling again, but you really can get yourself out of that when you're taking action. When you're feeling, sorry, I was closing my eyes because I was thinking, that when you guys are in that moment and of failure. Now, again, if you're having trouble with depression, stuff like that, please seek a health professional. And if it's an emergency, please dial 911. But I just want to let you know that depression can be far from you when you're taking actions and you're really doing what you enjoy. That really helps depression. I'm not going to talk a lot about on this subject because it's a sensitive subject. First, I don't know where your guys are at, mentally or health-wise, whatever. But so you have to understand that that there's limiting beliefs around depression. And it's not just about feeling down or sad, but in this show we talk about it because we get depressed because we don't fulfill our goals, and we get depressed or sad about it, and that's what I'm talking about. Because you can really become a role model, and that actually is our number 10. Our number 10 is become a role model. Imagine going from being a person who's so scared of being more, or being that person that motivates others, right? And you can get out the cobwebs, get those gears going, and when you're breaking out of those limitations, how would that feel? How does that feel? Because when you become more than what you currently are, people will start to see you and they'll feel inspired by what you're doing, and hopefully that gives you more motivation towards your goal and experience that true freedom, stability, and prosperity. Okay, that's our show for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about psychology and happiness and self-limits. Fun, right? Don't be too scared. It's okay. It's going to be light on that. But there's one thing that you need to know about limiting beliefs. And in chapter 3, I say chapter 3, I wrote a book on it. It's episode 3 for you guys. And please keep coming back. We got more things to talk about. Again, leave a comment. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, the notification bell, as you we're really trying to get this show going, and we're hoping it's helpful to others. I'm trying not to ramble on, but if I do, it's me. I'm trying to get these shows under 30 minutes, so you guys got other things to do, and hopefully this empowers you, and keep coming back, because we're always got new stuff posted, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you can find us. Hopefully we're there. God bless everybody that is listening out there, and I really want you to have that true freedom. May you forever be richer. I'm Jason Ryland. I am your host, Above and Beyond Affiliate Marketing, the Ryland Media Group, rmgmedia.biz. Visit us, call us, do whatever you want to. We want you to be a part of this amazing community that we have started. Join us, please. All right. Take care, guys. We'll talk soon.